You're probably used to playing the A chord like this, right? Of course, yeah, we're all used to playing the A chord like that. It's how we learn how to play the A chord, and it's nice, it's simple, and it's A. Alright, but what if I tell you that there is an even better way to play that chord? Well, it's just as easy, but I think, personally, that it sounds a little bit more pretty. Yeah, I said pretty, alright? But come on. Sounds pretty, guys. Lovely. And this whole lesson is going to be based around this shape and the wondrous things we can do with this shape. So you're going to have a really cool progression with lots of different things you're going to be able to do. And you're going to be hearing really lovely noises coming out of your acoustic guitar. Alright, so let's start off with this shape and what it is exactly. So it's basically an inversion of the big bar chord, alright, in the 5th fret. Okay, so the E-shaped bar chord, if we take the D, G, and B strings from that, we play the open A and open E, just like we play the open A and open E here with the A. We do the same here with that shape, and it just sounds glorious. Alright, now when we're strumming this, we're really trying to avoid getting the low E because it will muddy it up quite a bit. So if we can get our thumb over the top here, just to naturally mute that string, that will be very helpful. And I want us just to start strumming there. Alright, so we're going to start off really simple, then we're going to start adding a few more tricks and embellishments as we go. Okay, so we're going to just start here. Use any strumming pattern you want. I'm just doing a bit of a down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, I don't really think about strumming as much, but that's what I'm doing, and I probably use something different every time, so just do your own thing. Again, this is a concept for you to play around with more than anything else. Alright, so we've got this. Now, we can move this shape around. Alright, we can move it to a few different places, but I'm going to choose the 8th fret. Alright, now I have pre-thought all this out, right? So this sounds all pretty cool. This would basically be a C chord, alright? We have to do the bar chord. We take the same shape. Again, we still play the same open strings, alright? But in 8, 9, 10. We're then going to move it down to the standard F shape. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3. This would actually be an F major 7. This is a good way to cheat that F bar chord if you need to. And then if we move this up to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we have a G. So how cool is that? A, C, F, and G without having to actually move our fingers off the fretboard. Alright, that's why I love the guitar. Just great, alright, so C, F, up to G, then A again. Alright, so that sounds great, and it sounds pretty enough, just like that, right? But, of course, we can start messing around with our fingers. So again, we're going to go up in levels of this. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start playing around with our middle finger. No, that doesn't sound quite right, but basically going to take our middle finger on and off. Alright, and do that with every chord and see what it sounds like. Pretty cool. I can also add my pinky on here. Alright, again in the G string here. Right, just adding that onto the 5th fret. I can start messing around with that. lots of things I can do there. But there's another thing I can do. I could add my pinky onto the high E string as well. If I can get my pinky down there, I can create some more cool noises with this chord, alright? So let's see how this sounds. Alright, pretty cool. So another thing that you can do to, again, create more dynamic. I think that's the word that I want to use. But basically, you know, all these different tools are so that you can be more expressive with the guitar. You can start to build things up, bring it down, build it back up again, and you know what I mean. Okay, so another cool thing you can add to that is a bit of percussiveness, alright? So you this is optional, you can add this in if you like. I'm going to show you as best I can how you do this. So if we had to take, let's just say the C chord that we're playing here, right? And we want to have our fingers covering the strings that we're going to push down, but flatten them so that they cover, like for example, my index finger covers the high E string like this. And I'm going to use my thumb over the top two strings. Now I know I've got big lanky fingers, alright, so not everybody can do this as easy as I can, alright, but that's what we want to get. We want to get that kind of thing. So we're getting no noise coming out, just that percussiveness, right? And then we want to stop. We want to keep it in rhythms. 1, 2, and mess around with it. And then you can add that in to everything as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mishmash all those different things together, come up with a progression, and then you take all these ideas and you can do something yourself. So let's get on with the mishmash. And that's us, guys. I hope you have some fun with that. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next lesson.